in the Tottenham side that lost to Chelsea in the final 3 years ago. Danilo with the throw. Aguero has begun very brightly. Sane. David Silva. Walker from Gundogan. Fernandinho. City's recent triumphs in this trophy, of course, against Sunderland 4 years ago, 3-1. Penalty shootout win over Liverpool in 2016. Gundogan. Arsenal almost prepared to let City have it in this part of the pitch. Not sure they're well represented when the more penetrating passes are played or aimed. And the attacking third for Manchester City. So trying to play one of their own.
It was better from Arsenal trying to play out from the back. Yeah, better play out from the back, but Xhaka just losing his composure a little bit. They have to play when they get the ball, Arsenal. Play passes through that midfield.
It's amazing. Arsenal got to the final. They've only scored 6 goals. And the 2 that knocked out Chelsea in the semi-final were of the untidy variety. An own goal and a deflection that gave Granit Xhaka an unlikely chance, which he took with aplomb. The lowest number of goals ever scored by a team getting to a League Cup final, a competition that started back in 1960. Ramsey, Wilshere. More considered approach from Arsenal this time. Real involved. Also trying to steer it in.
Ooh, he dived. Great Pawson, I think, let him get away with it.
City breaking with 5. Arsenal having enough central strength to deal with it. Come back at the Premier League leaders themselves. And this time the whistle does go. Always easier to give them outside the penalty area. Monreal, who gave away a penalty the last time the teams met at the Etihad, wanted one for himself here.
Yeah, he just pops it in behind and through Otamendi. Throws himself to the ground.
This is the definitive Manchester City high line.
I always think you need a right footer.
Yeah.
You know, not a left footer on these ones. Not sure why you would in swing.
Doesn't work. My company.
You need someone just to bend it in.
You've got to run further as an attacker to locate it, haven't you? It's swinging towards the goalkeeper.
Just need a right footer just to drop it in and just drift it back towards the and going forwards.
Aubameyang. He's got the pace to get in behind a high City line if the service is right. He's half looking for it here.
I'm sure lots of managers have made that point against this Manchester City team. The thing that they forget, I think, sometimes is you have to play through midfield to do it. You can't just go from back to front. And Kompany and Otamendi won't fall for that.
Maybe they'll adopt the Will Grigg method. Let's run at them with it. Run away from them as he managed to do. Here's Ramsey.
Started well, Ramsey.
Xhaka. Wilshere. Monreal. Arsenal showing signs of asserting themselves here.
For example, yeah.
Bellerin.
That's where I think Arsenal have got some passes together. Mustafi's got to be brave, step in, You know, just because Silva rushes towards him, he's got to try and pop it around him. Look at those Manchester City centre-backs.
Kick and interception by Xhaka. Taken up by Gundogan. The kind of footwork that Claudio Bravo was signed to produce. Doesn't stop it looking a bit nervy from the neutral point of view. The goalkeeper takes on an attacker in that kind of area.
Well, Ederson's been so good with his feet this season. Claudio Bravo obviously more than capable as well, but Arsenal are pushing up high when he does have the ball with the goal kicks, trying to apply some pressure.
Well, some teams have really pressed at Manchester City with a certain amount of success. Liverpool in the Premier League game, Bristol City. Others have sat off and come close. Crystal Palace should have beaten them actually. Last game of 2017. A penalty right at the end, which Ederson kept out. Danilo wanting Bravo to come and get it, but the whistle's gone. A free kick for Ramsey. Just flexing hip muscle or part of the lower back. Nacho Monreal, one of Arsenal's most consistent players this season.
Well, they've got a free kick in exactly the same position as they had a few minutes ago. It'll be interesting to see whether Ozil repeats the delivery or tries something different.
Instead of one left footer, we've got two.
Yeah. But even if someone made a run outside here, just try to do something slightly different, I think can't quite work out what to do, it looks like, as the setup.
So it was again going further away from those trying to attack it.
He's tried two different techniques now. The first time he tried to whip it in, didn't work. Next one he tried to sort of drive it with a little bit of backspin on it, but that's not worked either.
Back in training for a couple of days. Oh, here's Aguero right through the middle. Sergio Aguero, the scourge of Arsenal again. He scores against the Gunners for a 5th match in a row and moves himself to 199 Manchester City goals.
Well, those Manchester City fans and him, he started the game so well. I mentioned the term under-12s before. Look at Mustafi there in the middle. He's got Aguero behind him. I mean, that is not a foul. Mustafi's got to be stronger than that. It's pathetic defending. And the goalkeeper, well, he's just stood in no man's land. You can see it coming from a mile off. Yeah, maybe the two of the central defenders should be round him, but it's really bad from Mustafi. And I think Ospina, well, he makes Aguero's mind up for him. Someone of that quality, world-class finisher, he's not going to make that mistake. I mean, people will say, no, that is rubbish.
And in the world of VAR, which we're in, not even considered.
No. I mean, for a centre-back to claim that as a foul just because Sergio Aguero stands there to hold his line, absolutely terrible defending. It's woeful from Mustafi.
And now Arsenal are in the position they were in against City in April, when they were a goal down to Aguero. Sane. Free kick to Manchester City.
Well, there's a little mini scrap going on the far touchline between Guardiola and Wenger.
Maybe involving Graham Scott, the 4th official, as a peacemaker, or trying to be that. A lot of nice words about each other from the two bosses before the game started, but battle well and truly underway now.
I'm not quite sure what started it. Maybe, I don't know, Arsene Wenger was talking to the fourth official about wanting the foul. I'm just not having that as a foul at all. It's just really bad for Mustafi. It's a lot of balls to go straight through you. It really is schoolboy stuff.
Yeah, it's a nice handshake. Those respectful thoughts have come back between the two managers. But 3 at the back, 4 at the back, whatever you want, when you've got a centre as soft as that.
So
you're not going to keep out any team, let alone one as good as Manchester City. It wasn't the multi-pass move that we associate with City. It was a straight ball and a straightforward finish, but of course nothing is straightforward in a cup final. Aguero made it look straightforward.
No, I mean, it was a brilliant finish. His mind was made up for him and he executed it brilliantly, but you can imagine Arsenal this week planning for De Bruyne, for Silva, for Aguero and Sané's runs, but not once, I'm sure, will they have mentioned the long hoof through the middle that basically just beats everybody. It really is just shocking defending in all forms of football. I mean, you could be really critical and say that Chambers and Koscielny should be round so that they're tight enough to him. They are the principles of back 3 or back 4 play, but I have to say,
Company's header just dropped to Wilshere, and he gets a free kick.